let's talk a little bit about this Mercury retrograde that is currently here, and really just all of the retrograding planets that are coming through. I think it's like interesting that we all focus on Mercury being in retrograde and it's a whole thing. Jupiter's in retrograde, Neptune, all of these outer planets are already in retrograde. So the underlining theme that's happening right now is internal transformation, internal growth, recreating our boundaries that we want to stand on, rebuilding our internal homes. Like, that is the general vibe. And now Mercury is just joining the party. So now we're going to be pushed to communicate all of this internal stuff that we have going on. So it's a great thing. It's like we are already slowly moving to elevation and change and independence and individuality, and appreciating the gifts that we have, the very, very unique gifts that each of us have, and how can we contribute that to the world. Like, that is already the underlying vibe, right? But you add Mercury to the mix, and now you have this communication piece, you have this thought piece. So now we're going to be thinking more about that elevation. We're going to be saying things that we usually hold back. It's going to be harder for us to bury things inside because Mercury's there and saying, like, nah, all this internal stuff needs to come up to be discussed. So if we're running from our feelings, if we're running from our thoughts and the things that we need to communicate, we have to find a way to communicate those things. And this may be that we write it down on a piece of paper and burn that piece of paper. We don't necessarily have to involve anybody in our growth. This is a very personal experience. So yes, technology might be acting all crazy, and that could be affected by the wave of Mercury moving in this internal motion. But it's just a reminder that we need to slow down, think about what we say, and think about our intent and our words, because those matter, right? Our words, our thoughts, our emotions, all of that is energy. That's a vibration, and whatever vibe we're trying to put out is most important. So be intentful about the things that you say and the things that you do, especially now, because it's gonna matter for sure. Happy Friday, everybody.